how to wrap text around the photo in both Microsoft Word and Google Docs. We will start by looking at Word. In Word, it's not too difficult of a process. It's a little harder than Google Docs, but I'll show you a few ways to do it. So as you can see, I have my text, I have a picture, and there's a little break, and I have more text. And I want the text to wrap around the photo, meaning that the text will show up around here. So actually, let me make this a little smaller so it would actually wrap around nicely. So to wrap the text, I'm going to start by clicking on the photo, going over and clicking Picture Format. Under Picture Format, you'll see this nice little button that says Wrap Text. And generally, the most common way to wrap text is square. So by doing that, the text wraps around it in a square-like fashion. The other options that you have are tight, so it gets a little closer to the photo. You can't really notice that much of a difference here, but the spacings you can choose to do through. I wouldn't recommend that, but in front or behind, I wouldn't recommend doing that, but I just like square. The other way you can do that if you don't want to click on picture format is if you right click the image, you can scroll down to this menu that says wrap text and just choose square from there. Alright, looking at Google Docs, it's also a very similar process. I have my text, I have my photo, and I again want to wrap the text around the photo. To do this, simply click on the photo, and down here you'll notice that you have these options right here. You can choose in line with text, wrap text, or break text. If you want to wrap, just click this, and this does the equivalent of the square wrapping that was done in Word. One thing that you can do in both Word and Google Docs is once you have this photo wrapping text, you can move it around however you want, and it'll just wrap the text as you move it. You don't need to unwrap it and keep moving around. But you want to be careful when you're moving it that you don't necessarily break up text like this. You can do this, but people might think that it's columns. I'd recommend keeping it to a side and not getting it so you have just single words like this. Alright, thanks for watching this video.